All right, guys, right now I am at QuickFlips Video Games. This is Phoenix Resale, Caleb's store. He's doing a grand opening tomorrow. Today, he's having a soft opening event where people can come in and peruse the store. Right now, I've actually got a box of trades. Really, the question for me is, can you actually find a deal at QuickFlips? So everything in this box, I have about $80 into, and I'm sure it's worth probably over $120, $150 on price charting. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna give me in trade credit. Let's check out what they got in the store. I've been following the progress of QuickFlips the store for a bit now. I've been catching little snippets of like what some of the games were going to be priced at in some of Caleb's videos. So the main goal of me coming in here was not only to trade in some stuff, but also to look around and see what type of deals were available. Really curious what I'm going to get for credit on these two. They're both not for resale DS cartridges. They don't really sell well online, but I know there are people that go for those not for resale DS games. So we'll see, we'll see. Okay, you got a total?
Yeah, so what we're looking at is we've got 110 in credit, and it'll be 87 in cash.
110 in credit, you know what? That's better than GameStop, I'll take it.
Let's go.
Caleb, appreciate you having me out here. The store is pretty cool looking, and so far I've gotten some decent deals and really good trade-in. Better than GameStop, I'll say that.
Let's go, that's
I guess the first thing is, what is one thing about the store already that you absolutely hate and are gonna change immediately?
One thing is definitely, we've got a lot of blank space up there. I'd really like to get a stencil of our logo over top of like our media shelves over there. Another thing would be this pole right here is in front of our other sign when you're walking in the door, and that just bothers me every time I look at it. I don't think we can change that. So we might just be stuck with that. I also really want to put a magazine rack over there between the plush and the video game wall there, because it's kind of like an awkward blank space. I'd love to have more things for people to interact with in the store. Behind glass cases.
Arcade machine or something.
That would be really cool. We don't have the most space for that. I love the idea of if I got anything big, it would be a claw machine.
Okay.
I think those are super fun.
And what's one thing about the store right now that you didn't expect to like or love so much that turns out way better than you expected?
Oh, definitely the customer interaction. Okay. I kind of always assumed, like retail, those are the worst jobs, working a cash register, the general public. I'm kind of an introvert. I don't know. Can I say that with a YouTube channel? Probably not. But I'm not the best at small talk, as you might be able to sense on this camera right now. So I kind of dreaded having to do that all day, but honestly, it's been delightful. Maybe we just have like disproportionately good customers, or maybe people just aren't that scary, but it hasn't been as bad as I feared.
Awesome. Oh, you know what? Actually, there was a game you set aside for me.
Oh, you know what? I do have that right over here.
Nope.
No. This guy right here.
Okay, $110 to play with. There should be some deals to be made. Already off the rip, we've got the yard sale table, which I'm thinking this is probably gonna be a good deal. I need to check out what discs are in here. And then this is actually a good deal for $5. A brand new SWAT Force figure. Which one is this? Star Strike for $5, brand new. Not bad at all, so I'll put that in my box for now. And then let me check these out. Oh yeah, actually, wow. That's not bad at all for $5. $1 each on these, and that's in there. All right, I'll take that. All right, the goal is to fill up this box. Those two discs are what they couldn't take. But this here, looks like they're putting the local pay more to shame. We've got a 5 for 20 wall of just budget games. And I do see a few things here that are actually decent. So I'll go ahead and check it out and see if I can come up on a deal. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of expected on the budget wall here for everything here to be kind of stuff that just didn't sell on Amazon, because, you know, it's Phoenix Resell, Mr. Amazon. But there's actually some good stuff here, especially something like this, Star Wars Force Unleashed on PSP. Good sales rank, and it actually sells pretty well. I'm surprised this is here, and getting it for $4 with the 5 for 20 is actually not bad. Oh, and there's actually a game I need here for my collection. I have Hot Shots Golf 1, and I wanted 2, so there you go. All right, so far so good. So something that just happened, I got a very official gift card for coming out here. $50 store credit, definitely was not expecting that. So I guess 110 plus 50, I have 160 to play with now. So I should be able to come up with some goodies. All right, let's check this one out. Whoa, Grail. Okay, I know Caleb has said before that one of his main goals for the store is actually to beat GameStop on a lot of stuff. And I do know my GameStop values, so I'm gonna start looking at some of the games and see what he's beating GameStop on and maybe some stuff he's not. Okay, right off the rip, yep, he's beating GameStop on that one. Let's look at this. Yep, he's beating GameStop on that one. Ooh, not beating GameStop on that one. Ooh, Black Label Crash Bandicoot. Oh, missing manual. Yep, beating GameStop on that one. Let's try this one. Yep, definitely beating GameStop on that one. So, okay, it seems like a majority of the games he's got like 1 to 2, maybe sometimes $3 below GameStop. So, okay. Most of it, at least on the PS3 side, and I assume most of the rest, he's beating GameStop on, so, okay. Okay, so far I filled up the box with a bunch of absolute bangers. Nah, in all seriousness, I'm kind of done with the budget stuff. I looked through everything and pretty much picked out everything I could. I do actually want to get something really nice for my personal collection while I'm here, especially because Caleb was nice enough to give me a $50 gift card. So I'm probably going to pick out something nice for the PS2 collection because I'm thinking I'm probably going to go for the PS2 full set, at least North American, one day. So if I can get heavies for a good price, I might as well go for it now. Okay, man, I got these 2 games. I'm actually wondering what QuickFlips would be able to play for them.
Oh yeah, I mean, these are solid condition, good games that go well for us on Amazon. I'd say probably $6-7 a piece.
I could do that, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Now that's a quick flip, but hang on, I got something else for you. What do you think about this one?
Oh, yeah, this is more of what I would call a slow flop.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely my favorite case of the store for sure. I mean, these are the games I'm looking for, guys. I love, actually, $45 for Crash Black Label is not bad at all. I'm definitely gonna pick up something on the PS2 from here. I don't know quite what yet, because a lot of these are pretty decent titles. But tomorrow, Caleb actually said there's gonna be a sale going on in the store. So I figured I might as well wait till tomorrow. I got credit now. I'm gonna use some of it on the budget stuff, but yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is the actual grand opening, so excited for that. Okay, well, I think I have a PS2 game in mind for now. I'm gonna go pay for all these goodies. So far, not so bad. I ended up picking up everything here. Everything here was from his budget wall, and then these 2 were from the yard sale wall. It would have been $50 had I actually had to spend any money, but because of that $50 gift card he gave out, this was all free. So super cool, super generous. I really appreciate it. This is probably the best pickup out of all of them because this Fallout 4 disc is worth like $20 on its own, and then there's some others with it. So yeah, getting all this for free, can't complain about that. Oh, yo, hold up. Hang on, I see you. Keith, here, man, I got this for you.
I already have this. I'm just gonna quick flip it.
All right, anyways, Keith, it's good seeing you. I'll actually see you tomorrow at the grand opening. Oh, actually, can I borrow $11? Thank you. That is quite the turnout. We're still 30 minutes away from the grand opening too, so who knows how much bigger it's gonna get.
How are y'all doing?
Hey, doing well. You like the turnout?
Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe how many folks are here. I hope they're happy with how the store is. There's definitely enough discounts to go around. So.
I think they're gonna like it.
How's it been for you?
It's been good so far.
A little warm.
Oh, outside? Yeah, that's a little hot. That's fun. I need the sun. I spent too much time indoors playing games, buying games, listing them and all that.
On the floors of pawn shops, there's not a lot of light in there.
No, not really. Well, I definitely was not expecting to buy a copy of Klonoa. It is a game I've been looking for a while. I honestly went into the store today fully expecting to buy the Dot Hack Quarantine on PS2 just because he had it at $175, which is pretty decently below market, and it was 10% off too, but he did have Klonoa there and he did slap a 20% off sticker on it, so that really caught my attention. I checked it out, and guys, it's a really clean copy and it has the registration, so That's a really expensive game that you just don't find in the wild ever. I went ahead and picked it up because that's like one of the only PS1 heavies I was still looking for my collection. So really cool to be able to get it here. I guess technically it was 20% off and I had trade credit. And the trade credit that I had like $110 in trade credit. That trade credit probably cost me about 70 bucks or 80 bucks, whatever it was. So realistically, after everything is said and done, after tax, trade credit, discount, blah, 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 it cost me about $250, which for a really clean copy with registration, that's honestly an awesome deal that I was willing to pay. And honestly, the whole store was just a great experience. I really didn't know what to expect going into it, besides maybe games would be a little expensive, but honestly, a lot of the store was really reasonably priced. And I'm glad I came up here for the grand opening. So honestly, if you guys are in the Lexington area ever, I would recommend checking out QuickFlips. It's a really great game store. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.